That was unfortunate. I almost ran over my own toes. That could have gone better. Or worse. I don't know. It depends on how you think about it, but it certainly was not good. Blah. How's everyone doing? No, there's no one really watching right now. So that's fine. It's what I can get away with at the beginning of streams. I don't think anybody ever watches the VODs, so it's just me. Just for me. Let's see, we're going to... yes, here, for the blacksmith stuff. Wait, how do I get out of this town? That way. No! Fuck! That way. I have no sense of direction. Give me a chocobo. Oh, no, it's gonna be after we pass these places. Pass them.
The free cities under sea.
More. Chocobo. Bird!
Come on.
Ambrosia. Now let's go to town. Make for Bravos. Bravos fun.
Time to fight.
No, 5. It is not time to fight. We will run on by. Really, we should really be turning in this. Pardon us, gentlemen. We're not lost. We're just running by. We don't have time for you. Oh, hey, there's even a little thing here.
Thanks, girl.
Hi. Can we come in the town?
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see.
Yeah, it is.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
We'll start whatever we want with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
But seriously, Black, stop it. Don't go angering everyone.
Go on then.
Clive looks like the grumbly
obliged.
badass, but he's the soft-spoken one who keeps shit together. He's also fucking tall. Like, so damn tall.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil.
What the hell did this man do to the town then?
Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama,
Oh, is it because they don't have any fire crystals? Oh, shit. This place might be in bad straits because of me.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
Blackthorn.
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere! These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless!
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
So we just need to find ourselves some fire crystals and sell them to these guys. On the condition they speak with Blackthorn. And yes, sell them. Don't get them for free.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a
pretty
personal
much.
favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way.
Well, if we
What I'm trying to
already
say is
have
that it's not
the
your
tech,
fault.
we
You couldn't
just
have
gotta
predicted
sell
this.
it.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it,
Let's do it.
it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest.
No.
And you'd be throwing it away.
It's not about having an edge. This is about helping people.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Alright, you guys have fun building shit. I'm gonna go kill some things. Sounds like a plan. Herb!
Ready, go?
I love when it makes little chirpy noises. Makes the brain do the chemicals. Salamander Japan. I feel like I caught something earlier in this field. Potentially was the salamander, now that I think about it. Maybe not, I don't think it's far out.
Let's
again,
make this
maybe it
quick,
was.
shall we?
Hi, buddy. Yeah, you take this away.
Mistakes.
Oh, I didn't hit it fast enough.
Too slow.
There you. Alright, clearly I haven't played this game in a couple days because I'm
All yours,
running all my stuff off.
To me! Nice try. Nice try. This one.
One salamander. Nice. Oh shit, I didn't realize I had so many ability points saved up. Yep, please. Oh, I have enough to do the second level of this? That's actually working out to be a good ability to use at the end. Alright, thanks. 6,000 to upgrade it again?
I dare say that would be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Well, that'll be...
Come on.
Bird, I'm sorry I called you out. I'm just gonna quick travel.
Any
Alright,
trouble
got your
finding the
shit.
skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
No, we got it. Salamander skin!
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight. You know what this means, don't you? I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier.
I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Yeah, I certainly don't know how to build the fucking thing.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
To be fair, the guy didn't leave because he hated the town. He left because he didn't think
Well,
he could
you know what they
provide
say?
for the town.
Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
Oh, so we're gonna have a Blackthorn.
So would I.
Got it.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Alrighty. Where are we going next? Lost Wing. What have we been Lost Wing? Wasn't this place like covered in aether? Yeah, it was. Oh, I see. We're going out there. Oh, we're only in Lost Wing to go up the old road. Got it. That's not the right path. I need to get up on. I need to go up. Need to go up. I gotta get up. I gotta get up to get out. hold up. We're out of the city. Burn!
Good girl.
Faster!
He's a mugger. They go mugging.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders with
But that's not what I wanted.
the size of curls.
No. Yeah. Yeah, we're not. That's okay.
Get him! Sick him! This one! And another! Go to him! This one! Get him! Get him! Get him! Yours, Torgal! Sick him!
And we got our meatling eye.
Hopefully one will be enough.
And we need to go back to town because I forgot where the more roll is hiding. So we're gonna have to check the board. Blackthorn, I got some shit for you.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan, that is. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Zoltan. He seems to think you were
And
the
you're
best
sure he
person
wanted
for
me
it.
to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Alrighty. Good enough for me. I'm almost at that 1500 mark. Ouroboros recipe. Well, I guess we could ask Blackthorn to see if he can make it. Hey.
What do I owe the honor? What do you want?
What? That's intriguing. I'll think about it. What kind of improvement is it? 1550? I don't have any of the stuff for that. 21 upgrade too. Son of... Damn! Need 2 Orichalcum? Ah! Well, I mean, we got the stuff for this. Might as well...
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Alright, where are other people at? The infirmary. That's who had it. Oh, that's right, 'cause they were making the tiers for the one dude. They could put him to death peacefully.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Sid and the others are fine. Minus Jill.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Unfortunately, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
One day. One day we'll find.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good.
On waves.
Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
Was that like the person who trained her? No, your poison didn't work. What are you shaking your head about? Ah!
He's gone.
Hi!
Thank you, Rodriguez. And you, Clive?
You have to throw shit at
See
me.
that he's properly laid to rest.
In the game?
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents
You're very
to treat the
confused in
wounded with my
general.
gift. But in such blighted lands,
Why?
I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is,
An art we would be lost without.
tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the
We're hopping
curse's
over to
end.
14?
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier.
Well, I'm waiting
Marched
for
from
this
one battle to the next,
side
never
quest
knowing which might be
cutscene
your
to end.
last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Oh my god. Oh crap. Really? This is what they have for the fucking quest this week? Ah! It's horrendous! Yeah, that happens. A lot of people doing Leap of Faith right now. You don't want to do Leap of Faith? Yeah. The fashion report is, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. This is bad. I mean, we'd have to go run, some... We'd have to go... So the items... A majority of the items we would need drop from content that, we haven't done yet. So we would have to go run some raids. Oh, you know what? I forgot to unmute you.
Oh shit, you're just talking to yourself. You sound like a fucking crazy person.
Yeah, I do. Also, on Twitch, update the game. There we go. That's what I want.
No, I want to try and do Leap of Faith when there's less people, because it's the one with the fucking... It's the one that's shitty when there's a million people.
Ah. That's not what... The Cactpot board! Did I win anything? Consolation. 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 Ooh. One day I'll win the jackpot. Hi, Lore. I mean, define less. Well, I guess I'll meet you in there. What? Did I clicked the unmute. God damn it. How did it not unmute?
You're still sounding like a fucking crazy person?
Yes, I am. I looked over. I could swear I clicked unmute. I don't... I don't know what happened.
Nope, I fell. I can't wait until 5 minutes have passed and there's like half the people. Bro. God damn. I shouldn't even be trying for this right now.
Overcome.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. 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 Where? Okay. Okay. I got the gold.
Hey.
I made it to the end. Oh the fuck. I haven't gotten any. Oh hey.
All right, I got them all.
Wait, I only have 1 silver.
Well, I don't know why
Where
you
are the
left
other
the other ones
silvers?
behind.
I was just on top of you. Where are the other silvers?
On the other side. All right, I'm getting out of here. Heck, you remuted when you were messing with the overlays. How did I remute it? What?
I'm not gonna get anything for that.
What the hell just happened to your microphone?
Oh, no. Someone shot the breaker. So now I'm on my phone.
Oh, you lost power. Okay.
Yep.
This is why I bought a UPS when I was there.
Yep. Or maybe the whole house doesn't have power. Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
Well, I'm kind of hoping
I'm
it's just a
assuming someone
breaker.
shot the breaker. That'd be really fucking funny to have you switch games just for the whole house to have no fucking power. It'd be really fucking funny. No, there's definitely... No, that could just be the sun. No, I don't think you're
Lore,
something
a
down here.
UPS is a uninterruptible power supply.
Okay, but that wouldn't matter if I have no Wi-Fi because, you know,
No,
the
but
power went on.
yeah, I mean, that's when you use the Wi-Fi on your phone.
You think the Wi-Fi on my phone is good enough? Yeah.
That's not an appropriate place for a kitty.
You never know.
This with me. I put my cat in my shirt because she like wants
3 in a
sometimes.
row!
What'd you get in a row?
3 mini cat pot jackpots in a row!
Lame. Dude, I'm blaming you. The power went out. Yeah. So stop. I told. No.
We're just gonna effing for a second. Yeah. Shit. Things have gone sideways so far. So have you gotten power back?
I'm trying to make sure that this isn't going to become an ongoing issue.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what I need to do now. Keiwu may or may not be playing? Power issues being the ultimate deciding factor? Well. Let's spend our MGP to do Lords of Verminion Stage 4. Nah. Finrar. Huh. Interesting. Well, yeah, let's grab the emotes. Need your help? Persephone, what do you need my help with? Ramu Extreme? Alrighty. Oh, there you are. I was just gonna look through my list. You know, I don't have to help you. I go walking away. Ridiculous. Need help? Yeah, I'll help you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Why? Why you do this? Walk away. Dude. So mean. Mean. Oh, hold up. We're gonna have a slight issue. I think about this. Oh no, I did unlock the Striking Tree Extreme. Okay, good. Alright. That's firm. Guess we'll do this while we're waiting for Keiwu to hopefully come back. Perfect. Let's kill a lightning god, old man. Wait for my sub to pass the time. I already pay for Kwu's sub. That's too many subs. Where's cool as Sid? Got a way bigger beard than Sid did, though. And look at that thing. That beard is bigger than his body. Darn it, I kill all these little guys, don't I? Come on. Cap it, you nuisances. Get out of here. Me that murdered me? I mean, I'm sure he'd try it on me. He just runs into the issue of me having too much health. The orb, not too much fan of the sword. Not the problem. And no whistle? Nah, it would have been nice. Birthday? Huh? A teammate would have freed you from the stun? But I'm so confused. Where did the birthday come from? And then I don't know the Ramuh. I've never done the Ramuh fight not unsynced, so I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know how you free someone from the stun. Thought I heard you say it? Oh. If I did, I didn't mean to. I hear things. I hear things too. Let me know if you need any other help. While we're waiting for Kwu, I'm gonna go do the leap of faith again. I hit no? You get AoE targeted, you hit the stun player with to free them from the stun. Ah. Ah, there we go. I'm in. Ah, this one. I was kind of hoping to get the other one. Did I not? Hey, did I not stand on it? Nope, I didn't make it in time. Guess we're running up the tree. I don't think I had to make that last jump. I kind of just did it out of habit. And I jumped. And I did it again. Avenir gonna be full of players power leveling blue page on Tuesday? I mean, probably, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. God damn it! Fudge! Skill issue? I mean, clearly it's a skill issue. I keep falling. Oh no, I only have 5 minutes left. Alright, we did it. Oh, wait a second. So, Island Sanctuary right after this leap of faith? Well, Keiwu has still not reappeared and hasn't sent me any messages, so I guess we could hop over to Luna and do the Island Sanctuary while we wait. Be right grab drink. You know, I feel like I could have made that last sentence a little more eloquent or understandable. I was gonna go grab something to drink. Alright, let's go check out Island Sanctuary. Ferryman, take me to my island. That I might. Ooh, shit. It is very helpful being able to fly.
What are you reading? What are you doing?
Oh! Well, of course you'd be back. Just that, I wasn't sure how long you were gonna be, so I went to do the Island Sanctuary. I went to water my plants. did you guys get your power situation sorted?
We yelled at each other for a while. That's when I left the VC, because I was like, we're not getting anywhere. Because we were yelling at each other, because she was like, things were running fine, you turned on your AC until you got home. I was like, bro, you can't add your AC onto this power section. It'll fucking set off the breaker. And he's like, no, sounds like you need to choose between your AC or your thing. And I was like, just hook it up to the fucking garage. And he was like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm like, why? Why don't you do it? He's like, because I pay the power bill. And I was like, no, that's not good enough excuse.
Still don't know why they haven't just split those two rooms onto their own breakers.
Anywho, we argued. And then I was like, bruh, what is the reason that you won't do this? And he's like, because I don't want to. And I was like, is it because you have an actual legitimate reason you need it plugged into the wall? Or is it because you don't want to do the work to plug it into the garage? And he's like, I don't want to do the work. And I was like, bruh. We could have had this argument fucking solved 10 minutes ago if you had just told me you would be fine with it if I did the fucking work.
Alright, so you're getting back on?
Slowly. I'm mad because I was doing so good in the leap of faith.
There's another leap of faith up. Oh, no, there isn't. It's 753. It was the leap of faith you didn't like anyways.
What? That story was not about my brother. That story was about my dad. What are you going off on? Oh, I will say I'm mad at the other brother though. He was being an ass the other day.
What did Spooky do?
Oh my god, okay, so mom came home and she had like a little bit of like the end piece of like French bread. I walked into the kitchen, I didn't know, like, whatever. I just like, French bread, nom nom nom, right? So I took it and I started buttering it and he's like, oh, mom said that was for me, right? And I was like kind of joking, you know? So I thought like he was just joking, whatever, and I was like, oh, my nail, right? Right?
Look.
Okay.
Oh, God,
like,
am I the only one in this family who knows how to tell when each of you is really joking?
No. I don't think like he was actually upset at this point in time. Okay. No. Not when the issue came up. Right.
All right.
Whatever. I ate. The only reason why I'm telling you this is for fucking context later on. Right. So I eat the fucking French bread. I go in. I like game a bunch. By this point, it's probably like 10 at fucking night. Okay.
Also, hi, Manky Man.
How often are they joking? Scary. What?
Look, our family runs on gangster rules. It's a crazy house, is what it is.
Anyways, so, right, at this point, it's probably been like 3-4 hours, right? I go back into the kitchen, I look at Sadie, she bought, like, groceries. I was like, hey, do you care if I use some of your cheese? And she's like, nah, dude, go for it, because she bought, like, a fuck ton of cheese. I was like, cool, just wanted to double check. So I go in there, I make a roux, I start making, like, a basic cheese sauce for, like, some, like, basically I was making, like, jank fucking mac and cheese, right? It was fine. So as, like, I'm in the middle of, like, making this mac and cheese, I have like really bad anxiety cooking in front of people. So
Thank you,
Sadie
man.
goes in
Why?
there, and Sadie is like, sorry, I know you get anxiety when like you feel like people are watching you cook. I'm just gonna be in and out. I was like, cool, it's fine. Like, you let me use your cheese, it's fine, right? And she was just like, how the fuck does like me letting you use my cheese make anything better? And I was like, it doesn't.
Stop!
I don't know.
People!
Who the fuck
Jesus
knows?
Christ!
You are getting a lot of shit thrown at you. Tell me.
Look, I had to mute myself. They were getting the grip off.
Yeah, you're having a lot of shit thrown at you. Anywho, right? So I'm in the middle of making it. Sadie says that. Sadie like is super like good about it and like leaves.
Jesus
and then
Christ!
Spooky fucking comes in, okay, and he looks at me and he's like, "Wow, you're fucking making food
turn that
again?"
shit off.
And I'm sure it was a joke. Okay, I'm sure it was a joke. Like, I have issues with eating and issues with my appearance and like
Are you
almost
serious,
borderline
people?
like eating disorder shit, okay? And I looked at him and I was like, hey, I understand this is a joke. Please don't say that to me. And then he was like, fuck you. And I was like,
Oh, Jesus!
okay, you don't get to act like that when I'm trying to set a boundary. God damn. I'm trying to like tell him a story and y'all just fucking going off. Throwing tons of a bear? Throwing a fucking bear at him? God damn.
I'm trying to pay attention. I swear I'm trying.
Stop throwing shit. Let me. I mean, that was like basically the end of it, right? He basically like said a bean thing, and I was like, hey, I understand that you were joking. Please don't say that. And then he was like, fuck you. And then I was like, fuck you. Let me set boundaries when I need to set boundaries. And then he basically called me an asshole. And then I called my husband, crying because I was upset. And I almost threw my food away. I made because I felt disgusted.
To be fair, I kept trying to mute myself every time you guys would start a throwing fest. That way, Kwu could keep going with her story without having to be interrupted. Same spot.
That is true. Anywho, yeah. So I'm mad at him because he was very rude, I feel. Or maybe I'm just exaggerating it. I don't know. I mean, just like gaslight myself into thinking that I'm making it a bigger deal than it actually is. They're still throwing more shit at you. God damn. How many points do you all have?
Goddamn bear!
Bro, I would turn the tits off. I would not.
Oh, Jesus!
This is a little excessive.
Look, they'll run out of points eventually.
Will they? You sure about that? Where are you?
In the middle of nowhere. There was a person in an FC called Goth that, oh, fuck! Jesus!
Over 50,000?
5K.
I think you underestimate how much they can throw you.
You know there are other things in that list that you guys can spend points on.
Air Force One?
Did you want to do Air Force One? Or do you want to... Yeah, there we go. We gotta stretch it.
It's what you get for having it at 1K?
That's the best way to show appreciation. Well, I had head tats in there, but someone else made me get rid of them.
Who made you get rid of them?
Someone who made me feel self-conscious about them by saying they meant something that they didn't mean. And I thought about it too much because I have a brain that works too quick.
You don't have...
You're right, it's a brain that works too slow.
That's not what I was gonna say.
All right. What are you doing?
I was
Air
gonna be
Force
like,
One?
you don't have ADHD.
We don't know that. Never been tested.
Maybe you have ADHD. I have ADHD. Probably. Every time I get like a drink with caffeine, and people are just like, people will be like, you're tired. You should get caffeine. No, what the fuck's that gonna do? Answer me that. What does caffeine do? It's nothing. What is caffeine for? Caffeine does nothing. Caffeine is lies.
It is, but most of the drinks that it's in taste good.
No, and I will drink the drinks for the taste, okay? I drink coffee because coffee tastes good, okay? And I understand most people, like, they get the caffeine juice in them and they go, noom, okay? I get that. I understand. What about the rest of us? What about us ADHD people? You fucking drink caffeine? You know what it does? You know what it does? These bitches are like, oh, you're tired? Drink some caffeine. Okay, I'm gonna drink caffeine and I'm gonna be fucking passed out. My sleepiness is gonna get worse.
All right, are we continuing the MSQ finally? Yes. Question mark?
I'm mad that I didn't get my points. Saw a person with the Moogle head run past me.
People do like their Moogle heads.
What am I doing? Yeah, I guess just take us to the MSQ.
All right, to the den of degeneracy we go.
It's fine.
Up to Alfie.
Not even trying for the fashion report.
Look, we would have to go do the Delta, Alpha, whatever escape raids. Or also the Coils of Bahamut again. It's all raids. All of the equipment is from raids. Alfie! And if I do the Alpha escape raids again, or Omega, whatever it is, I want to do them on Luna because I want to do the extremes for the gear.
It's not voiced.
Oh, you're already in the cutscene. I see everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? Well, I guess we're going first. I don't even remember what we were doing. So, just as
We're talking pirates.
Imperial prey began to disappear, Sigurd turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to a tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before. No amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues on how they're coming to buy their coin. I, for my part, have spoken with a reporter for the Harvard Herald.
I'm gonna make a guess as to how they're making their money. They're either doing some real shady shit, or they're trading with the Beast Tribes, and they don't want the Beast Tribes to get trade with everybody. My bet is on the Beast Tribes.
Or third option. Because I forgot what happened here, because I skipped this dialogue entirely. I'm guessing they're murdering the beast tribes and stealing their shit.
Oh. You know, that's a much better guess than what I had.
The publication has been investigating the secret of executioners' good fortunes and making little headway. Well, plenty the executioners do not wish the plainly. The executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on the in Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Jorge Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relationships between the beast tribes, the Thalassockery, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and Sahagins lack the means with which to summon them. Do you mean the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point towards that conclusion, yes. Though we have no hard evidence as of yet, we must investigate further. Agreed. So, how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I've already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. It's just coils for the Easy 80. Literally just the first turn of the first coils is all you need. Alright, you want to run coils real quick?
I don't know what coils is, but sure.
The coils of Bahamut. We did. They were the raids we did with Alizé.
Oh, I liked those raids. They were fine.
Supposedly, the first one is all we need. We're gonna do it unsynced.
Okay.
We're looking for the earring.
Is it just gonna be us?
Yeah. It's unsynced, so it'll be fast.
Bro! I'm not playing with you. I'm getting garlic sauce off my fingers.
You know, when you say bro and you talk to your cat, you throw me off.
You ran off without me.
Yeah. Look, the faster we get this done, the better.
I don't know where to go.
Just go straight. Yeah, it's literally just a straight line.
What? What do you mean, what would Zelda do?
Apparently lick garlic sauce off fingers.
No, she was trying to attack my hand because she thought I was playing.
Are you sure she didn't just want that garlic sauce?
Well, she didn't lick my hand after she, like, grabbed it. So, no?
Oh, don't use it. Alright, I can go this way.
Can you stop trying to attack the ass of my chair, okay?
What the fuck? Oh,
that what I was supposed to do?
So I've been playing my side character, Diana, to learn healer, right?
Yes.
So I healed an alliance raid through 3 alliance raids for the first time. That was some nonsense what that was.
I just threw down a spirit bomb and just boom.
Healing through the world of darkness was fucking nonsense.
And?
There was so many people murdering themselves. It was so hard to keep them all alive.
Yeah, that sounds about accurate.
Just nobody realized when the eye has a symbol on it, don't look at the damn thing. Healer as a better barrier healer. Look, I'm gonna stick with being a white mage for now.
Use what? What? Healing as a barrier. Oh.
A barrier healer.
She scratched my leg. That'd be cheating.
Let's see what we got.
What do we need? We need earrings from this?
Yeah, I'm taking the yellow one.
You're taking the yellow one.
Yep.
Can I use the earring of casting?
It says all classes. Alright, do you have rust red dye?
Maybe? I'd have to check.
I've got 20 if you need one.
I just have to look at what's in my Chocobo set. Yeah. Rust red?
Yeah, rust red.
I do.
Alright, you just need to dye your chest piece rust red. And throw on those earrings and you're good.
Okay, ears. I need to be wearing the elegant earrings of casting.
Yeah.
Oh, just think that when I get lost. Zelda doesn't get lost. She has approximately a bedroom. I can't dye this.
Your chest piece? Then throw on another temporary chest piece and dye that.
I would like to be judged. Okay, but if you stayed in the gold saucer, we could do any way the wind blows.
That's 3 whole minutes. Hi.
No, I'm already in them, so.
I can help you quick. During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that the wholesaler of crystals has recently arrived in Liminza, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. Well, after asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be at Orkin's Embrace in Lower Linosa shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. How far did I get on Diana? Not an insane amount farther, because I had to do 3 hard trials, and then I ended up having to... I went to do all of the Crystal Tower raids to get those out of the way. Actually, I don't know why we're doing that. Yes, I do, because walking is terrible. Never mind. Here, tell you in there. Yeah, healing in the World of Darkness was pain. Well, the first part. The rest of it wasn't that bad. But the first part, so many people dying to that goddamn eye. Darkness. Okay, fine.
She looks so pretty!
Yeah, I wish they had a 2-seater you could redecorate. Or just make the default Chocobo a 2-seater.
You think this Chocobo could handle 2 people?
Look, I can't unheal their doom! As soon as they're doomed, they're doomed! I can only res them. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral. The Scions, not least of all. Compared to yours and the warriors, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer. Raha's right. And even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too gentle to be mixing with the society's underbelly.
You left your overlay on so they can't read it.
It's for the best. That way they can't tell when I'm messing up.
I mean, you know.
Gentle? But very well. I leave it to you, Graha. Yeah, Raha, you got this. Got business with me, cat boy? You're the crystal wholesaler? I am. But you're no merchant. What do you want the crystals for? Motherfucker, you ran a whole fucking city for how long? And you can't just... Don't look at us, you idiot. God, we should have sent an Alizé.
No, you're right. You're doing a shit job.
Well, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? You need the crystals to make staves. Like that fine specimen you got there. That's right. I'm indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares. Well, you don't fight just anybody into our storehouses. Takes time to establish trust, you understand. Look, a large and urgent commission. If the quantity is satisfactory, I'll not quibble over the price. Alright. It's plain that's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff. So I'ma make an exception. Come with me. Don't fucking... Motherfucker gives us the thumbs up. It seems to be working. Let's follow them. I swear to God.
You've asked Thancred to come help us.
Thancred's, like, investigating the Empire right now. As it falls apart.
When does the summer event start?
Probably sometime in August.
Very specific.
Actually, they'll probably announce it next weekend when it's gonna start.
It's next weekend when they're doing the fucking thing?
Yeah. They're probably also gonna announce the next expansion there.
Okay.
Well, they went into that tunnel quickly. Quietly now. Finest specialty. Especially not for the price. Indeed. I'd expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogre Moor. if you take more meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So, how much you want? How much did you want? Ogamore, taken from the kobolds, just as we suspected. That's enough of you shoddy gobs, and shut your gobs and turn around slowly. Motherfucker, do you know who we are? You really think that gun is gonna be enough? Should have brought more guns. I'm Sickard, acting captain of the bloody executioners. No need to introduce yourselves. I know who you are. Scion. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. We've established you ain't here to buy crystals. Question is, what are you here for? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You've spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the bloody executioners opposed the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa Liminsa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose your source of newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. Law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag. But it didn't say about beastmen. It didn't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, will ya? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Her especially. Well, the Maelstrom were worrying about dirt in their fancy red cobbler. You lot stormed Ogamore and battered bleeding Titan himself. Raising a mug to you when I heard the news. I raised a mug to you. God damn it. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Particularly your successors, we are. Practically your successors, we are. When there's still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them. But with the Garleans gone, there's no one left to play our trade on, except the beastmen. Let us have that, eh? It's only fair. Contentious? Contentious? Though some may find our views, it is true that you have broken no laws. And, being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face. Unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa Liminsa has other cause to hide in a cave. Well said indeed. Alright, we'll meet with the Admiral. We'll even provide the venue. The Estelica. I trust she won't turn down the invitation. Gaylord is floating your cup plopped onto his back. He glared at me. Sounds like something that would happen with my cat. Well, I don't want to see what my cat would do if I dropped something.
Are you?
Nope, no, he did not glare at me. No, he decided to see if the pen that I dropped on him was food.
That sounds about accurate.
God damn, that passed. He's just like, wait, food? This food? This edible? No. No, sir, that's a pen.
That's
Motherfucker, you don't have to throw it on the ground?
Did he knock it over?
It was in the middle of the couch and he was just like, nah, get this out of here. This ain't food. Fuck you.
What level are you in Phasma?
30?
You're only level 30?
That's what I feel like. I don't know for sure.
30 levels in one sitting.
I don't know, but it's something like that.
What? There's no hope for you.
Look, I only play with other people, and not a lot of people invite me to play Phasmophobia.
You're in. Oops. You could easily find groups to play Phasma. What are you talking about?
No. I don't try to find ways to play Phasma. Phasma is one of the games where if someone invites me, I'll play. I'm never gonna go out of my way to play Phasmo.
But you're never gonna have any of the badges. Also, it's not even scary.
To you.
To anyone who's played the game.
That is incorrect. That is factually
Except the mannequins.
incorrect.
Ira's very scared of the mannequins.
Look, I'm easily scared.
Are you scared of the mannequins?
Not really. No.
Yeah.
But I'm clicking on Alfie. I thought myself the hunter. It turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa Laminsa are not to be trifled with. But all is well that ends well. Raha's timely provocation had the desired effect,
Chicken Little.
and Sigurd has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Limsa Laminsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral.
What would you do if I said at 9:30 we play Phasmo?
Oh, we're so far back. We haven't even made it to Endwalker.
That's another hour away.
We're not
Oh my
gonna.
God.
The next expansion is gonna come out before we're done with Endwalker.
No. We just...
Don't you know me?
No, it'll be fine.
We've been at this game for over half a year.
You know, that is accurate. How the fuck do I still have a subscription, by the way?
How much would you hate someone if their 20k channel point game redeem was a horror game? Look, I'll play horror games. I'm just gonna be easily scared while I do it. This would happen all the time. We'd have like a horror get together with a bunch of friends, and they'd be like, "All right, you are playing."
Almost added yourself.
Yeah. They'd be like, "You are the one who is playing because we like seeing your reactions." And I would be like, "Well, here we go again." And without fail, even though I've played dozens and dozens of horror games at this point, I still easily get scared. It happens.
Is it voiced?
I don't
Love
know.
the feed which voiced. Oh, we
Clicking on
haven't
the advert?
started. We have to click on them now.
Welcome back, my friends. What news?
Are you not gonna throw us into a cutscene? My dude. What the fuck?
So, they've been stealing crystals from the kobolds. Thanks for solving the mystery. I've been securing a meeting besides. Suffice it to say, I accept Sigurd's invitation, and I would have you join me as my guest. The future of Limsa hangs in the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the Scions present to bear witness.
Look who's come crawling!
Oh, this one's a voice one, though.
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the Beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right! Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take! Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place. Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all the Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral,
Oh no, my controller's
I heard
gonna
you was
die.
captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our
Oh, it's fine.
differences.
What was that?
I thought my controller was gonna die and then it was fine?
Oh.
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are you counting their steps?
9, 10.
They just
Nope,
started
they're going
taking
farther than
steps
10.
For me.
I was counting their steps. They went farther than 10 steps. Holy shit! Oh, we shot at her twice! Oh, the captain's back.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
The actual captain, I'm assuming.
It's the captain! Captain Elfair! Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay?
My controller's freaking out again?
And what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
She's always very collected, the Admiral. Did you click on the Admiral?
Yes.
Yes. Though I'd anticipated a duel, did not foresee that Hilfir would intervene. But full glad am I that he did. Would have been ashamed to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we've made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. Right, clicking on her again. Oh, cutscene. Not voice. Now, I need hardly tell you that any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail, unless their minds can first be wrested from the grasp of their gods. And so, in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We will open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there's something you should know. Some 50 years passed, and the Sahagin swarmed at our halls in ever greater numbers. Hamza entered into a covenant with the kobolds. And shall go the bounty of the seas, the kobolds shall go the bounty of the land. An ostensibly equal arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye, inevitably or not, the wording was ambiguous. We took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of Lenosia, which the kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed. Bloodshed to answer the bloodshed. And on it went, till every ilm of Brand bore the stain of our conflict. It is not the history that you understand. It's the present fresh and raw, and with the Tinder bond yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobold's trust. even should we cure their tempered. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apology. Kate, they would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, to have their mercy. Aye. Given the wealth of crystals we bring, I wager that they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning the highest priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely. He is the fish I would catch, but he would not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet, a single death on the kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace. And there my venture flounders. It needed not. What if we employ the Conqueror's chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact Mistbrand used to take goods and not life. Aye, that would serve well. That would serve? Well done, Marshal. So friends, what think you of our strategy? The effects of the tempering are cumulative, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to the primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of aether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alize would be defenseless. Even should we look to her protection, I'm not convinced we can keep an entire army of kobolds at bay. Well, I'm happy to take the risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, what Tesseline would do, and had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for the tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbrand. So I'm going to cure that priest, or die trying. You go, girl, you got this!
I believe in you, Alize!
And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. Settled then. See to your preparations and I'll make for Camp Overlook. We will join you there anon. Camp Overlook. I'm into random row when talking about Miss Fran. Not sus at all. Alright, Alice. Oh, throws us right into another cutscene.
Yeah, it does.
The note wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless, so I'm counting on you all to give me the time I need. Well, our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way, so leave that to us, and focus on your own task. Indeed, but should you want for Aether, you need only say the word. Gabu, did you follow us here? There's something important that I want to say to the High Priest. Express, say. Please let me come with you, please. I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here, where it's safe, alright? Pretty sure that bitch just shook his head. My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. Kick the child? I'm not kicking the child. All unfolded.
That's Gabu. We can't do that to Gabu.
All unfolded as
child.
expected. But the mention of my returning their crystals in person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so, in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we had to be received by Patriarch Zadar of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. If you're ready, let us proceed to Ogamora Mines at once. See, you're extra ready.
Debatable. Stop saying kick the child. Do you only say it once?
He
I'm
only
blind.
said it
You only
once.
said it once. My bad?
The party, what else would
I
I
looked
be
over and I thought it was
meaning
said
to
again. Oh.
Hold up, I'm going the wrong way. What I get for looking
Where
at
are
the
you
chat,
going?
not my map.
No, you're leaving me behind.
I'm going the right way. Ah! We're gonna have to disband this party.
Bro, how the fuck am I supposed to get in there?
Take a right.
You didn't lead me.
Take a left.
I see.
One day they'll let multiple people go into one of these.
Doubt.
This Aetherite will bear us to our quarry. Should he make the summon Titan as I anticipate, you'll halt the ceremony and restrain him. With this, all hells will break loose. We will have an army of kobolds to entertain till other day's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them, we let Enezer do the rest. It is time. Stay the course, my friends. Inspire calmer waters beyond this squall.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwyd Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Oh my god, he's trying to summon Titan. Who could
Aye.
have seen this coming?
Just as we thought.
Now, Alice! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me!
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Go seek to harm the Patriarch with vile magics.
We
Kill
must
her.
protect Alice!
There.
You're in my
Don't
sights.
let golems to me.
There.
You're in my sights.
There.
Is this where I'm supposed to be?
Is where you're supposed to be.
Well, I didn't get injured, so I'm assuming it's fine.
Ah, what sorcery is this? This tempering's too severe. I can't finish the job. One's personator alone is not enough.
Oh, just what we need. You're not alone.
There. There.
You're in my sights.
No, let us lend Alice our aid then.
Here you are, Alice.
Wait, no!
More! I need more ether! Just a little more!
almost there. Warrior, please lend me your Aether too. Let me interrupt something today. This guy could be helpful if he died faster.
No, he takes forever to kill.
Yes, this will do. Here I go.
I like how we're not even... Wait, did you beat him?
No. I'm basically there though. I'm doing the last bit of channeling Aether.
Oh, well, you're gonna see how
Go,
after we
Angela.
channeled Aether, not even winded, we're just standing there like, yeah, we did that.
We channeled our Aether and we fucking beat the last boss on our own. Everything else got knocked down and we were just like, fucking whatever, you know?
It was like, this is nothing. We got this.
Did it work? What? What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
They're dead bodies. They're still there.
Yeah, they've been there for a while now.
No. No, 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 no! Why? Why would I do such a thing?
You're gonna have a mental breakdown, bud.
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen.
There's Gabu.
The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it, and you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already, so please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Lominsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. there will be no more man and beastman. Just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world. If you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Homie.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole. I fought. I stained the sea red with blood. Such
Yeah,
is my
buddy, you gotta
past,
do right by
and I
this
dare
child,
not forget it.
okay?
However much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gabu does. And I will trust him.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
What the fuck noise did Gabu just make?
It's the noise of their people. It's their excited squeals.
What the fuck? Should I aim for the head? Rat noises? That sounds accurate, lore.
Clicking on Marrowweb.
Wow! Oh
Wait,
my
it's
god.
the end of the quest line. What? Oh. I can't do that.
Yeah! Because you fucking clicked on her!
I forgot! My bad. Would seem we found a way forward with the kobolds. Next, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from the thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest. But reach them we will, however long it takes. You say I was in your debt. That has long been true. Instead, I will say thank you for helping us to pilot a new course, not only for Limsa Laminsa, for Eorzea. You're right. Plot. I realize.
Pilot! We're fucking flying now!
You can pilot a ship.
I don't know what kind of crack is smoking. I don't think your work would appreciate it. Wait, your stream doesn't have any fucking, you're failing.
How am I failing?
Your stream doesn't have any warnings.
What kind of warning? What?
Warnings! They changed the old system. No longer can you just say your channel has mature content. You have to put warnings on.
Yeah, but the game we're playing doesn't need any of those warnings.
No, your stream needs warnings.
Yeah, no. OBS will automatically pick those warnings based off the games you're playing.
No. Twitch will pick up warnings for the game specifically. But if you're cussing in your stream, you also gotta put warnings for that shit. You gotta have warnings for me, bitch. Warnings for me.
Alright, there. We did it. I like how it's not just profanity and vulgarity, it's significant profanity or vulgarity.
They're talking about me. I'm talking to Alfie.
Right.
Oh god, it's a cutscene.
Is it a voiced cutscene, though?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Alfie's telling us to go back home.
Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Oh no.
Oh no. Guessing something happened.
Admiral,
yeah, we're not gonna get a go home.
Something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
That's more? That's not necessarily what we need, but it's just
Again,
to
I
allow
said the
for
warning was
cursing.
for me.
What in the world is
Why
that?
the fuck is it glowing villain colors?
Ah, so this is the first
tower.
one.
You
The
can see
fuck?
it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was
first
patrolling
what?
as usual, and the next it was
Tower,
just
didn't you just
there.
hear Alice?
I thought it was a tower.
Yes? This is she. I am. I'm
It's
looking
a
at it.
5G tower.
What? Understood. Send the Elder Seed Seer my regards.
Not come to visit me. In like a hot minute.
The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea. Nothing more is known, only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert. Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks.
And
I will
now
return to Limsa to weigh our
We
response.
start laying the groundwork for Endwalker.
Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
Does that ugly tower look Garlean? I don't know. But apparently it does. Are you ready to go to the Alamegan Quarter?
Sure.
This TikTok you sent me. Pull this up on stream.
It's great.
Make it bigger.
I don't know. I was gonna need to restart it now.
Ah yes, cats being cats.
I was like, that's Zane.
Nah,
The
Zane
first
wouldn't
one's-
kiss.
You're done.
If that's my cat.
What the fuck is this?
I love the one that's just, if that's my cat.
Literally what?
Who the fuck is this?
Don't tell me he's in it.
Oh my god!
Alright, it's a pretty funny compilation.
That first one made me think of Zane, though.
I mean, I could see him getting stuck, but He definitely wouldn't hiss at it. He might run around a lot, though. Might try running his way through. Lise! Oh, so good to see you again!
Oh,
Who
wow,
wouldn't want
Lisa,
to
we
talk
missed you
to
so much.
Yep, missed you so much, Lise. Ooh.
Thank you for coming so soon.
Voice.
I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Roger preserved!
It can't be.
The palace! After them!
Here's the bar.
I don't know what that song is, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the words for it, clearly.
Well, I think they're just shouting
Here, good.
evil angel names. Beelzebub, Lucifer, whatever the other one was.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why, even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck.
Is that a sigh?
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Oh! You saw straight through it! Anyone would think you dealt with Asians before. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fan Daniel, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
What are the towers for, bud?
Yeah, towers. What they for?
My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days, to which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
Hold up. I didn't realize the first time we meet the bastard, he gives away his whole plan
to prevent them.
just to start with.
You're quite right. Though I would expect no less from one responsible for
Holy-
eliminating my unsundered colleagues.
I never realized that.
Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging. Free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire. And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you
I
all
want you to die, and you to die, and you to die.
I want
Everybody
to die
gets to
too.
die!
Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering! I'm different, you see, from the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you.
Hey,
So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason.
And you gonna
Or
die,
creed,
and you gonna
or any
die,
such
and you
tribe.
gonna die.
I just
Everybody
want to
gets
destroy the world.
die.
but please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment.
Thank you, man. Got it immediately with his everyone look under your chairs.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles. We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage. Ah, but I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash. Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut, will burn your cities and everyone in them.
Ah, Xenos, our best friend just wants to meet up with us again. You should set a date to meet with him.
Everyone out! My men will tend to the blaze.
I'm wanting a new car.
Yeah, no, we just all got to die.
You ran away a little bit.
Yeah, so I could have a look at when you walked forward to talk to Lise.
What if I just started talking to Lise?
I didn't think you were close enough. Only bullets all day. Thank goodness everyone's safe. Managed to put out the fire, though not quickly enough to save the garden. Rabon, can I leave it to you to send word to the Alliance? I'm going to take a unit to investigate the tower. Need to find out what it's for. We'll go with you.
Oh, you won't. You'll rest. From what Marrowweb tells me, you'll do some time off duty. Should we learn anything about the tower, we'll be sure to share it with you. Till then, I want you to rest.
Very well, but if you need our help, don't hesitate to take care. Both of you. Don't hesitate, and take care, both of you. Oh, fuck, where's our next... Oh, Trial on the Rising Stones. I was like, wait, where's the next... Okay, that wasn't the end of the quest. Doing the fancy slow walk. mute yourself?
I can do whatever the hell I want to do.
I'm just trying to get... Whatever. Talking to Cryle. Ah, you're back, too. Good. We've received reports from the Alliance. Since we're all here, perhaps those who bore witness to all events in Alamigo could treat the rest of us to a first-hand account. Yeah, new Ascian, he wants to destroy everything. He's not like the old Ascians who want to bring back their world. He just wants to kill.
Not voiced.
Not voiced. No sooner do we overcome one problem than another appears. It all seemed tediously predictable, but for the endless variety of our foes. This Van Daniel sounds even more unhinged than his patron. Unhinged, perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about his plot. We know only that he intends to recreate the final days, and that the towers will somehow facilitate this. He also called his dragon Luna Bahamut. Let's not forget that little detail. And the creature certainly did resemble the Elder Primal. That may be, but the fact that it answered to Fandaniel would suggest they are not one and the same entity. I think it more probable that it is some manner of simulacrum, both of Ascian magics, born of Ascian magics. Whatever it is, for now we can but work closely with the Alliance and remain vigilant. I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Yustola? I have been to see the Sultana, knowing how quick the immortal flames are to dispose of their tempered. Just did best to provide them with the gear first. As soon as I had sufficiently recovered, I traveled to Uldar and delivered the proxies to Her Grace, along with detailed instructions on their use. Yet my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The Immortal Flames had been on the cusp of agreeing to a truce with the Amalja when the negotiations abruptly collapsed. The Amalja claim that a number of their kin have been abducted, and that men are responsible. What is known of the perpetrators as of yet? As the Immortal Flames went about investigating the abductions, they came upon one of Van Daniel's towers. One, on the subject of the towers, you may be interested to learn. They are not an exclusively Eorzean phenomenon. According to the Alliance, they have been sighted as far afield as Yangshi. Then it would seem reasonable to assume that they are everywhere. We simply have not found them. Well, as you said yourself, we, for now, we can do little for now, save remain vigilant. And since we are dealing with a dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it would behoove us to enlist the aid of an authority on such foes. Stinian? Stinian? But now, just a moment. If he could be persuaded to lend us his lance, I would be the first to welcome it. But the truth is, we struggle even to find him. You let me and Kryle worry about that. We'll sniff him out no matter where he's hiding. If needed, if indeed he is hiding. We have ways of locating him, regardless. So, if there are no objections, we shall depart at once. Well, rather than sitting around, I think I might go to each of the city-states, educate them on the use of the Porksies. Well, they doubtless appreciate it, but might you consider taking a moment to rest before leaving? You would be fresher for the task ahead. Well, my friend, a moment of triumph did not last long.
Oh dear. Are you not enjoying our adventure?
I saw that. I was like, "Oh, Graha, you don't like our adventure? Come now." Didn't say that. While it may not be the most carefree experience, there's nothing in this world I would rather do than write a new future with you. A long future, mind. Where whatever the Tlofari might hope, we'll stop them. Won't we, together?
I like how we could just look at someone and be like, "Oh dear, not enjoying our adventure?"
Look, he's the one who said, "Hey, take me on your next adventure." Meanwhile, somewhere in the
He
loft.
said it a lot.
He did.
Like, multiple times throughout his thing, he was just like, "Man, I just wish I could go on an adventure with you. Like, I'll be dead." And then he didn't die and he was like, "Oh shit, like, maybe I'll go on an adventure with you, you know? Like, if you don't mind."
The scouts
It's
should
like,
have been back by now.
Fucking,
I'm gonna go and find them.
Please don't do that. It is voiced.
Oh. Just as she goes to go, there's a scout.
Thank goodness for that.
Nah, that scout's dead on his feet, dude. He's gonna fucking fall.
Glory be. Glory
He's gonna try and kill Lise.
Glory be to Garlemald!
What did I say?
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Getting a lot of meanwhiles here. Meanwhile.
To be fair, we spent a whole arc in another world, so, you know. Stuff and things.
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing her that you await her coming, though I confess, I may have singed her a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency.
Oh, I also sent you
For
another
now, however,
TikTok.
I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
This is when he decides to become a Reaper? God damn.
And snap that sword with his boot.
You're gonna force the stream to watch this new Tiki-Taki as well?
You know what? Sure, we can watch another animal memes TikTok.
You assume that it's an animal meme TikTok?
I mean, there was a giant cat. Ah. Fuck. We died. Oh. Failed that mission. Ready to talk to Alize? Waiting patiently.
Alice, what do you fucking need to talk about? Oh, they finished girl mode stuff and they're on their way back.
Good news.
Our best friend is there.
You just shorten her words. In any case, Thancred and Urianger, they're due to arrive any moment now. Let's see what they have to say, eh? Ah, welcome party. Oh, you needn't have gone to the trouble. But from what I've heard, you've more than busy enough as it is. Honestly, you might have waited for me to return before discovering a cure for the tempering. As it is, I can't even pretend to have been involved. Hell, if it's any consolation, I myself was little more than a spectator. The lion's share of the credit must go to Alize, Graha, and the warrior. But I believe I speak for the rest of us when I say we are proud to have rendered what little assistance we could. As you will have also heard, though, it hasn't all been tales of triumph. Just as you were taking a step towards finally addressing the primal threat, a pile of fresh problems landed on our lap. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Though I can't help noticing we're one Urianger short of the scouting party. You haven't lost him, have you? Oh, I couldn't lose him if I tried. And I did try. Repeatedly. But no, he decided to linger in Alamigo to appraise Rabon and the others of how the land lies in Garlemald. Mayhap he would do the same for us. Indeed. It was just as Lee said. Worse, in fact. Devastation as far as the eye could see. Nova and Illard, however, were notable by their absence. Might they have met their end at the hands of Xenos and Fandaniel? Perhaps. Or perhaps they simply lost the will to fight. You see, the capital's been plunged into deathly silence, with one exception, the Imperial Palace. It was a busy place before the war. It's grown busier still, with the throngs of soldiers and civilians working there day and night to rebuild, or rather, transform it. Transform it? Into what? That's a difficult question to answer. The construction is vast and unsettling to behold, like something from a nightmare. According to Ranger, certain aspects of its design were clearly devised with manipulation of aether in mind. Magitech, in other words. Yet, as unrevealing as said edifice was, it was nothing next to the sight of its builders. They swarmed the place like so many insects working with narrow word exchange between them. No one overseeing construction, no one barking orders. It was as if they were possessed. Or tempered. But we wanted to investigate more closely. But given our suspicions, it seemed wiser not to take the risk. And Daniel could bend Bahamut to his will. Might he have done the same to the people of Garlemald? Whatever the truth may be, this information is certain to provide valuable. You have our thanks. Well, be sure to save some for Ranger. Which reminds me, I have a message from Alamigo. Rabon is hosting a meeting to discuss the latest findings on the towers, and he requested our presence. Then why not leave that to us? You must be weary from your mission. Oh no, I'm fine. Those towers have been on my mind since I first spied one on the way back, and I'm keen to get to the bottom of this. In that case, I shall stay and begin looking into another matter as I promised Trial. You needn't all attend. Very well. I suggest the rest of us make our way to Alamigo forthwith. For the sooner we leave, the more time we'll have to speak with Ranger before the meeting. Why do you keep sending me more?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be honest, I probably mostly sent it for the birds.
Alright. Oh, the poor dog!
Birds that were in the middle.
The poor cat! break on my stream for music.
I mean, maybe. No, no. Twitch doesn't really give strikes for music. They kind of just take the music out. They just mute your stream, the video for that duration. So I would definitely save the video after this.
I think when they do the muting, they only mute part of it. They don't mute the whole thing.
No. They do only mute whatever section with it, but...
It's not like
Just
we were
saying.
doing anything important during that.
Maybe I was. You don't fucking know.
Are you streaming?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Fucking... What are you gonna do about it?
My stream wasn't doing shit other than watching the video. We've turned into a react stream. Just gonna flip this to just chatting and just start reacting to videos. My friends, much and more have I heard of your travels in our absence. Heartened am I to see you all hale and whole. As are we to see you safely returned from your mission, Urianger. I trust Thancred made you feel welcome. Oh, god damn it, it's the fucking question marks! Oh, now I gotta guess at a voice.
It's the
Well-
B-Team Scion Us.
Ah. Well, if it isn't Alphino and his merry band. Oh, this guy.
Was that not an accurate description?
Blonde dude, I guess, works.
B-Team Us. Is that, do you not think that's what he is?
I don't know that he's good enough to be the B-Team Us.
I mean, he has the echo.
Yeah. Orenvold, whatever are you doing here? When we spoke via Link Pearl, you told me you'd be away on a mission. Anu says this isn't part of it. But enough about that. It's good to see you looking so similar. I thought you'd have grown a bit taller after a whole year in another world. But apparently not. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. While my soul may be a year older, my body has aged, as you are well aware. It's hardly aged. And may I remind you that we Ellison are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Mark my words, the day will come when even the great Arosh as such as yourself will crane your neck to meet my eye. Twas not until my 20th summer that I myself outgrew my boyish proportions, though Moonbreeder towered over me nonetheless. Erenfold brings out the best in Alphino, doesn't he? They both seem so at ease in each other's company. It's almost endearing. So, what exactly brings you here? Oh, Bordola, mostly. We need to go over a few things before we set out. Set out? Wait, does this have something to do with the towers? It gave you that impression. Actually, tell me later. You've got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, alright? If Eldora is going with him, that must mean... Apologies. As Ehrenwald rightly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend. Let us be about it.
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. 'Tis no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
Theatrics. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Telophoroid's disposal. But since then we have seen no sign of this Fandaniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy. 'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us. Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered. But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked. Glory be to Garlemald.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses. And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers. Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania. The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
So the Empire is the common thread.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty, but the situation has changed. Dealing with the threat of the towers must come first. Given the nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
What?
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
We are glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Are you certain about this, Arenvold?
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
Iron Bowl. Oh, you sent me another TikTok.
I think it's sent you like 2 or 3. Yeah. Don't make stream watch them.
Oh, I bought this one.
Bro.
I can record the toe beans. You ain't gotta look at me like that.
Do something, cat.
Oh, let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
He's inspecting.
Druzy.
He's inspecting.
Oh.
Alright, I'm clicking on Aaron Bulb.
Dude, the other one's better though.
We already did the pet cat dog.
Did I not send you the other one that I meant to send you?
Oh.
What?
It didn't. No, it just didn't load up.
touching my
There is a
charger.
link.
Oh. Okay.
Was that you?
Hey, you're back.
Oh my god. That dog just shut off his Xbox.
Yeah, he did. That's why he sold his dog.
dumbass fell asleep in the water.
I should give Zayda a whole cob of corn.
Put
See
your
what he
hand
does.
in mine. You know that I won't stop until I.
Like the cat. Zog is singing the song of his people.
What is that?
Hey. Alright, now talking to Ehrenwald.
Oh yeah, he puts you into a cutscene. And it's voiced.
No, that's...
Question mark.
That is... Now that it's out in the open, I don't have to keep it under my proverbial hat anymore.
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamolder and Vmar at Ralga's Reach as well.
Where have you been hiding?
Arenvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan.
Death of everyone?
With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
And you, Fudola? Is this what you want?
What are you asking me for? It's not like I have any say in the matter.
You do.
Don't pretend. We both know Commander Eldin gave you a chance to refuse. And you didn't.
She really likes to act the angry part.
So the Empire's finished, is it? But that's what they're all saying. That the great and glorious Garlemald slit its own throat. And now, from out of its twitching carcass crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head! I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I a part of? I need to know. Whatever it is, I need to know.
Nope.
Very well. If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
No, Zelda.
What's Zelda doing? Ah, she meowed.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
She's very angry.
If you've finished with your touching display of camaraderie, I have a question. Which tower are you planning to investigate, exactly?
Here she goes again.
Well, the one in Girabani is said to be tightly guarded. It's patrol after patrol out there, apparently.
Oh.
We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near it. Which is why we've set our sights on the one in Pagalthan instead.
She's mad because she came up onto my
There
desk,
shouldn't
so I
be
was
anything
like,
like as
fine,
many
I'll hold you and
Imperials to
cuddle
worry
you.
about down there.
And now she's like, I don't want to be cuddled.
Even so,
I'm like, no.
I doubt the local Amalja will look kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way.
Not like Zane. This man doesn't make any noise.
Well, she's
Unless he
just a
wants
kitten.
food.
Well, we'd best not keep them waiting
Fine.
any longer.
Mayhap when all of this is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last visit.
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it. Though, to be fair, getting into deep water does seem to be a scion's lot in life. Take care, eh? It means a lot, you know. You coming with me.
I'll still owe you for saving my skin, don't I? Can't return the favour if I'm not there.
I'm really
I
tell
dare
when
say
I'm
you'll get your
reading
chance
chat.
before long. That
Even
Fandaniel
when I
sounds
don't
like a
move
tricky
my
customer.
head, my eyes just go over
Too much for
that
the likes of
side
me,
the
anyway.
screen.
I'm sorry. What?
Nothing. It's just
But we both
so
know I'd
obvious
just be
that
a
Your
I'm
eyes
reading
go
soldier
over
chat.
for
to
my
which
gift.
side?
And I need to be
Oh,
a
when you're
damn
reading
sight
chat.
better
Where
than
the
that,
chat
given
would
what's
be.
coming. I realise I can't hold a candle to a
Yeah?
hero like the Warrior of Light or Alphino, for that matter. He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime. No, the fact is I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try.
You know, I've never thought about it. How old are the twins?
They're counting on me.
No
on
idea.
us. So let's give it our all.
He does not want for conviction, that much is certain. So let us have faith in him. Him and Fordola
Looks
both.
like they're supposed to be 16.
While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
15 in a realm reborn.
Bloody thing. Can you hear me? It's Tataru. I'm happy to say we've managed to find
17 in
Estinian.
Endwalker. Okay.
And I'm sorry to say
God
he
damn,
went
it's
running
been
off
2
again the
years
moment
in
we
this?
told him about Bahamut. But
Well, to be fair, all of our
mutter
time in
something
the
about
source,
heading to
the time
Ishgard,
they spent
so
in the
if you're
source,
quick, you might still be able to catch
weird
him.
time stuff was going on between the source and the first.
Even if we set out this instant, he may already have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the Bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful should we need to give chase.
Gladly. I'll see to it as soon as Kryl and I get back to the Rising Stones. Good luck.
Alright, time to chase
While
down
you go off on your
Estinian.
dragoon hunt, Urianger and I will return to headquarters. We have much to tell the others.
I wish you every success
Can't
in your
give it
search
away
for
for
our
Kayru.
elusive friend.
It'll
May we
be
all meet
glorious.
again ere long.
What was that?
Persephone.
Oh. Yeah, our dragoon hunt. Our glorious dragoon hunt.
Or Estinian because he's being a baby.
Alfie, what do you have to say? So Estinian was bound for Ishgard. Whatever it is that brings him home, we must hope that it will keep him there long enough for us to find him. Come, there's no time to lose. No time indeed, Alfie, which is why we shall, teleport to Ishgard. All present? Good. Let us split up and search for Stinian. Since we're relatively new to this place, Graha and I will look around the open spaces, the squares and the markets and whatnot, that you and the warrior can delve into the nooks and crannies. Very well. Let us reconvene at the airship landing later, with or without Justinian. Good luck. I shall begin at the Sky Steel manufactory. So perhaps you could try the congregation. Lucia may well have heard news of our friend's return. Yeah, you got a head walk on me. I see everyone's still standing on tables in here. Good evening to you, Warrior of Light. Lord Amric sent word that you would be attending the meeting in Alamago, so I gather you have not come in search of him. What then do we owe the pleasure of your visit? Yeah, I'm looking for Estinian. See, no, we are not aware Sir Estinian had returned to Ishgard. But as I expect you remember, he is wont to come and go as he pleases. I came seeking an audience with Lord Amric only to find him absent. In any event, I'm afraid I cannot help you. Perhaps one of your companions has fared better. Yep, to the airship landing. Jeez, I gotta run to keep up with you. I'm surprised you even remembered where the airship landing was. Hey there! You guys happen to find a jumping dragoon? Even that he wasn't standing here, I'm rolling with no.
No sign of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Speaking of which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
Nah, he's sneaky bitch, Graha. Ah, speaking of
First
sneaky
the Scion's
people.
Coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence. Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
Too long?
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. It suits you, Alphino.
Hey, whoop.
Quiet.
Oh my god, no, I'm muted!
Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
Dying! And I'm just fucking muted!
I was trying to gauge your reaction.
I'm not.
This reaction is so much better! Oh my god, no!
If the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged? Ugh! Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread Worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side.
Over here.
To think the day would
Fanboying
come
out.
when I should see this living legend with my own eyes.
We're the only normal person.
Someone
What the fuck is going on? And we're we're just here, bud.
Is everything all right?
Just...
I thought I heard Alize shouting. Estinian! It's been too long.
Oh my god.
All right, the this will be awesome. They have alluded to this part.
No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
Yeah, if one of you could get a different haircut, it'd probably help people out, Alfie.
What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out. I can tell.
One can't remain a spoiled little lordling forever, you know.
At least someone's having a good time.
Alize, chill out.
You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Estinian as he does Arenvald.
I think he learned how to talk with people, rather than at them.
Yeah, I think he learned some precious lessons.
I wouldn't be so sure. He still loves nothing better than the sound of his own voice.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Azisla.
Azisla? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Azisla, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation.
Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azisla together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again and I'll throw you overboard.
I mean, to be fair, y'all look very similar.
I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
To be fair, he threw a dragoon overboard. I'm sure the dragoon
He's not
would
exactly
be
as I
fine.
imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt.
I feel like
Just
Estinian's
like,
always been pretty
we had to
point.
spend a whole arc with him, but it's fine. Not us out here having to be like, look, bud, you didn't spend a whole like arc with him.
If anything,
yeah, like learn to not be angsty, okay?
He's learned to be much more open and
Y'all
accepting.
weren't fucking with him when he was being an angsty bitch, okay?
All right, shall we call it for the evening?
Yes. Because if we talk to him, then we finish his quest, and then we have to start the next one so that I don't get confused.
Yeah, and then we might end up in a cutscene.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, good night. You all have a good night. Hopefully next time we have a funny scene, Keiwu won't have muted herself.
I didn't mean to!
I'm just sitting there waiting for your reaction as I get nothing.
I reacted, dude. I reacted.
Alright, night all. Peace.